In a historic shift in US foreign aid policy, the Biden administration has announced plans to merge the United States Agency for International Development, better known as USAID, into the State Department. This decision will fundamentally alter the landscape of American global assistance. But what does this mean for the world? Let's break it down. For over 6 decades, USAID has been at the forefront of American humanitarian efforts. From disaster relief to economic development and global health initiatives, the agency has operated with a degree of independence, allowing it to respond swiftly to crises. USAID has played a crucial role in combating food insecurity, addressing climate change impacts, and providing emergency assistance in conflict zones. Now, under this restructuring plan, its operations will be integrated into the State Department. The administration claims this will enhance efficiency, but critics have raised serious concerns about the future of American aid. Officials argue that merging USAID with the State Department will improve coordination, reduce bureaucratic delays, and align aid distribution more effectively with US foreign policy goals. Advocates say this will eliminate redundancy and ensure taxpayer money is spent more strategically. They argue that streamlining these efforts will allow aid to be deployed more effectively and with fewer administrative hurdles. However, skeptics warn that foreign aid could become a tool of political leverage rather than a humanitarian mission. Some fear that shifting USAID under the direct influence of the State Department may result in aid being used as a bargaining chip in diplomatic negotiations, potentially reducing its effectiveness in addressing urgent global crises. One of the biggest concerns surrounding this merger is the potential politicization of humanitarian aid. USAID's independence has historically allowed it to respond based on need rather than geopolitical interests. With this integration, questions arise. Will certain countries receive less aid due to shifting political alliances? Will humanitarian response times slow due to bureaucratic oversight? And what does this mean for ongoing initiatives like food security programs and climate resilience projects? Additionally, USAID has had long-standing relationships with NGOs and local organizations that facilitate aid distribution on the ground. Will these partnerships be disrupted, or will they be preserved under the new structure? Internationally, opinions are divided. Some allies believe this move will strengthen US diplomatic efforts in developing nations, while others worry about aid being influenced by political agendas. The European Union and the United Nations have expressed interest in how this change will impact their collaborative efforts with the US on major humanitarian issues. Domestically, the response is equally split. Some lawmakers call this a necessary step in modernizing foreign assistance, while others warn it could undermine America's long-standing commitment to humanitarian efforts. Many members of Congress are calling for oversight hearings to evaluate the merger's long-term consequences before finalizing the transition. So, what happens next? Congress will play a crucial role in determining the final structure of this merger, and opposition from aid organizations and foreign policy experts is expected. If approved, this would be one of the most significant transformations in US foreign aid history. The critical question remains, will this merger make American aid more effective, or will it compromise the nation's humanitarian legacy? Furthermore, how will this affect America's reputation on the global stage? Will nations that rely on US aid begin to seek alternative sources from global powers like China or the European Union? The long-term ramifications of this shift could redefine global diplomacy and humanitarian efforts. What's your take on the USAID merger? Will it enhance global aid or jeopardize its integrity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay informed on the future of global policy, innovation and diplomacy, make sure to subscribe to World Tomorrow. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.